Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. In today's video, I've got something really exciting for you guys. The asking price for a PSA 10 Armor Mewtwo has reached $1,000 for a single copy, and I don't have one. And I am tired of being teased on the schoolyard by all the cool kids for not having one. So that ends today. We are going to open up 3 of the 2019 Fall Collector's Chest, which does contain an Armor Mewtwo promo card inside of each collector chest, and hopefully one of those will be pristine. I am really excited. I have not opened up this product in over a year, so let's get cracking and see what we get inside. So this is the 2019 Fall Collector's Chest. It is a super cool product. I did a video on this product over a year ago, and it is a very popular product. Even back then, I thought, wow, this is a really home run product, and even now it still shows that way. So this thing, when it came out, it was valued at around $25 MSRP, and you'll be lucky to find one right now at $100. So it climbed from $25 to over $100 in less than a year, and that's because there are some amazing promos inside of this collector's chest. Not including the packs though. The packs themselves are really solid as well. You get yourself 5 packs. Remember, this was only $25 when it came out. I purchased these for around $90, but I think that's still a good price, especially because you do get a chance at a gem mint Mewtwo, and the Charizard would be nice as well. But the packs you get are really solid. You get 2 Team Up, 1 Unified Minds, 1 Guardians Rising, and an XY Evolutions. So those are all really solid packs. But of course, the big ones would be the promo cards. So let's see what we get inside. The very top one, we got the Pikachu, which is the least desirable of the 3. Although I think it's a really solid Pikachu. I think it's a little bit underrated right now. Really expensive card. I think you can find these in pretty nice condition for under $2. This one, not too shabby, but the big 2 and the granddaddy of them is going to be the Armor Mewtwo and that Charizard. So let's see what we got in here. Oh gosh, how do I do this? Is there any way to do this without damaging the card? Let's see.
5 minutes later.
All right, that took a second, but what I did was I literally took a pair of scissors, I cut around the edges, and I slowly slide the card out so it did not get damaged by these plastic pressure points. This is the most common mistake by far with these, is you just grab the card, you pry it out, it hits the little plastic containing sides, and it just destroys the cards. So we had to do a little bit of surgery, but we got our near mint cards out of there, and they are really solid. This Charizard looks good. Let's check it out first. This card is very expensive right now as well. In near mint condition, it's around $20, which is not too bad, but in a PSA 10, you're looking at closer to a $400 to $500 card. Very expensive right now. That's the asking price. These cards, there are very few graded versions of them. So yeah, not something I want to mess around with. We'll sleeve these right after, but the big one right behind it is going to be that Armor Mewtwo. And is this a PSA 10? I'm going to say no. Centering on the front, pretty off, not great. Not terrible, but not great. You can definitely see that there is significant centering issue on this side compared to this side. It's just too much of a gap for me to feel comfortable saying it's a PSA 10. Perhaps a 9. Not too shabby though. If you find cards of this quality online, it's really expensive right now. Sure, you can buy a near mint copy of Armor Mewtwo for around $50 to $60 right now, but those are near mint. So yeah, you're gonna get some solid whitenings on those cards. No one is gonna be selling you a pristine Armor Mewtwo card right now. This card is just too expensive to be selling copies of. No one in their right mind is selling this card right now for $50. Not one in near mint condition. So yeah, we're gonna sleeve this card up. It is really solid. This is as close to pristine as I'll probably get. I would like to see if we can get a PSA 10 quality card, and we have a couple more chances, but yeah, not a card we want to be messing around with. You don't want to be messing around with cards that could be worth $1,000 or more. We're going to sleeve up these cards, and I know this section is getting a little bit long, so we're going to move along, open up our other 2, and check out the conditions on those Mewtwo next before we crack open up some packs, because I'm really excited to open up the packs from these fall collections as well. You know, team up packs are going to be really nice, as well as Unified Minds. I have not opened up a lot of Tag Team GX packs in a while, so those will be fun. All right, we open up our second fall collector's chest, and you can see this is how the promo cards actually come inside of the chest. The last one, the Pikachu, fell out, and I'm not sure how that's possible because it's actually the card in the back. You have to take the Charizard and Armor Mewtwo out before you can even reach the Pikachu. But check it out. This is just terrible. How are you supposed to get these cards out without damaging them? I'm gonna have to like really pry it open. If it was the Pikachu on top, I could take the Pikachu out first and then go for the Mewtwo and Charizard, but these are very expensive cards right now, and we're in a real predicament. This other one is even better. So if you look at this one, this Mewtwo is pretty much what I would say is perfect centering, and as far as I can tell, there's no surface area damage. So this one is the one that's most likely to be a PSA 10, so I'm gonna have to be really gentle when I pry these open. So let's see how that goes. All right, so what I did is I popped out the Pikachu card first, and now we just have our Armor Mewtwo. Once the Pikachu was out, I was able to cut right through the plastic. But yeah, this is gonna be the next tricky part. We're gonna have to be really gentle with this and just bend the plastic back, and you can see that the Armor Mewtwo card will just be able to pop right out. So that's pretty much my strategy for getting into these. Not too shabby. This is the poorer centering of the two Armor Mewtwo, so we're going to really be hoping on that last one to be the PSA 10. Most likely this will come back as a PSA 9 just because of how poor the centering is. Yeah, but still a very expensive Pokemon card, and not one that I want to be messing around with. So we're definitely going to have to sleeve it up and move on to the next one. You never expected to do surgery while you're opening up Pokemon cards, but here we are. So yep, I'm just gonna bend back the plastic, and the Armor Mewtwo card will just slip right out. There we go. So let's check out what the condition on this Armor Mewtwo card is. Really solid. That drop probably scared some of you guys, but not too bad. The centering on this one is, not gonna lie, it's the opposite. So we have not enough on this side and a lot on that side. So this is a really tricky card to get a PSA 10 of. Wow, the centering on it is just really bad no matter how you look at it. And this is right out of the pack too. And even then I can see a little bit of whitening right there near the top. So yeah, really tricky. That's outside of my control, you know. We do what we can to make sure that the card we get is perfect, but the way that they were put inside of these plastic is really not great, really not great. So we pretty much have to deal with what we've got. This is a pretty hard card to get a PSA 10 of right now. There's just no easy way around it. But yep, we're gonna sleeve it up. Currently, I'm questioning whether any of our Armor Mewtwo is gonna be a PSA 10. After 3, I'm not convinced that any of them are PSA 10 material. So we might have to do another collector's chest opening in an upcoming video to see if we can get ourselves a PSA 10, because I do have some more. I purchased them for around $90 if I told you guys that. And I don't think that's too shabby, especially considering that you get yourself the Charizard, which is a very solid $20 card, and the Armor Mewtwo is another solid $50 to $60 card. Inside of the collector's chest, you also get a really cool looking Mew coin. No Mew card, but the Mew coin I believe is actually worth more than the regular coins at 50 cents, so not too shabby. Let's move on to that packs. Inside of every single 2019 Falls Collector's Chest, you get yourself a Team Up pack, a Guardians Rising pack, an XY Evolutions pack, and 2 Cosmic Eclipse, which is a really solid grouping of packs. By far the one that I'm the most excited to open is actually Team Up, because I very rarely get to open up Team Up packs. They're just really rare. I don't know what's up with Team Up, but it was just very rarely printed. It was not available in pretty much any collection or products at all. So yeah, even a booster box of Team Up is going for upwards of well over $300 right now. Very expensive. They might reprint it, which is going to probably happen in 2021 if it does happen. We have Dangerous Drill, and in the back, wow, Articuno holographic rare. I actually do not have this card inside of my collection. Crazy to believe it, but yeah, that's how few Team Up packs I've opened, so I'm glad to see this one added to the binder. XY Evolutions, not too shabby. Super hard packs to find. Is it though? Is it really though? You can find XY Evolution packs in just about every single product. But I always enjoy opening up XY Evolutions. Over the years, it's just really grown on me. It's nice to see just the old borders, but wow, check out the cutting on these. This is how poor XY Evolutions is. That centering is awful. That is some terrible centering on all these cards. Pretty insane. The Mewtwo is not too bad. That's the most important one, but yeah, this has always been a thing with XY Evolutions. The print run has never really improved for XY Evolution, even though they've reprinted it so many times. And every time you see XY Evolution packs, it's just, I don't know if they're trying to replicate the original set all the way down to the terrible centering, because that was also a thing back in the early days, was just tons of manufacturing issues. They were printing Pokemon cards so fast, and the Pokemon cards were always really designed to be toys, right? So no one saw them as real collectibles during those days. There was a small collectible community, but most people still saw Pokemon cards as toys. So at the end of the day, the manufacturer, all they really cared about was printing more, because Pokemon cards was just a gold rush. So many kids were enjoying Pokemon card products, and all you really had to do was print more. That's all that they care about, was printing more Pokemon cards. They didn't care too much about the centering or any print issues. There were lots of print errors with Pokemon cards. Ooh, Ends Resolve, not too shabby. That is a cool full art card, and one I also do not have in my collection, so glad to have it. Cosmic Eclipse. Hopefully we can pull some more secret rare full art cards from Cosmic Eclipse. Those are a fan favorite for sure. We do 1, 2, 3 to the front. Let's toss that energy and see what we get. I'll be honest, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I saw a flash of something shiny on the back. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up that there's something shiny on the back of this one, and I don't know what it is, but it is certainly shiny. What could it be? 2 Cosmic Eclipse good pull in a row, Raichu holographic reverse, and a full art card? What could it be? A Alolan Persian. Ah, dang, not too shabby. That's a cool card, especially in a full art form, but I was hoping for something cooler than a Alolan Persian. I was really hoping we would see like an alternative art card. Those are really nice. I don't know what's up with Alolan Persian. I think it's the face, but it's just not the prettiest face, let's be honest. If there's any Alolan Persian fans out there, I apologize for nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed by our Armor Mewtwo, honestly. I can't believe we did not get what I would say is a solid PSA 10 out of any of those collector's tins or chests. I thought for sure we would get one, but that just shows what the print quality for these promos are. They're just really hard chases. And this is actually what I enjoy the most in the hobby, is just going for that chase. Going for those PSA 10 cards that are really hard to get. And the Armor Mewtwo is definitely one that I would love. Hey, Tapu Lele GX. This card was so expensive when it came out, and prices on it has certainly dropped. But yeah, not too shabby from a team. Oh, no, that's Guardians Rising. I was thinking like, that's not from Team Up. XY Evolutions, give us that Charizard. If you guys didn't know, I've never pulled the Holo Rare XY Evolutions Charizard from any pack. And we've opened up a ton of XY Evolutions pack, and I keep hearing people saying like, oh yeah, I just pulled it. It was the easiest pull of my life. Yeah, about that. You know, what goes around comes around. I've been super lucky with certain sets, and I've been terribly lucky on other sets. And once you open up enough products, you'll realize that does happen. You just get amazing pulls every now and again. And you go on unlucky streaks as well. It happens both ways. But hopefully we do get that Charizard soon, because boy is it expensive. I have a couple of copies of the XY Evolutions Charizard, just purchased them straight from other sellers. Ooh, the Baby Trio. That's a neat pull. Wow. This card just came out in its alternative art form in a promo product too. But yeah. We'll probably have to get that one too. We do 1, 2, 3 to the front. Let's toss that energy and check out our next Cosmic Eclipse pack. We still haven't gotten a single secret rare card from this set yet. And they do exist, I know they do. I have the whole entire set. Draw energy, holographic reverse, and in the back, Decidueye as our holo rare. On to our final fall collector's chest packs. And we have ourselves a team up with Gengar and Mimikyu on the front. I do hope they bring back tag team cards, because the tag team cards are just really, really cool. I wouldn't even mind seeing, you know, some tag team V Pokemons. Those would be really cool as well. It's just a really solid idea to put two Pokemon together. We got Mary, Kakuna, holographic reverse, and something decent in the back, a full art psychic Pokemon. We got full art Gengar and Mimikyu. That's the only guess I can think of, and that's a pretty good pull. So let's see what it is. Hey, yes it is the Gengar and Mimikyu from a Gengar and Mimikyu pack 2. Two really popular Pokemon in their full art form. Wow, what a cool card. Very expensive card, probably the most expensive pull we've seen yet. And from a team up pack, that is so much fun. Love team up, great set. Like I said, once again, it'll probably be reprinted. And on to Guardians Rising, I believe is what pack we're just opening. I didn't really get a good look at that wrapper, and yes, it is Guardians Rising. Nothing too crazy. It's just a lot of Tapu. Wow, what just happened there? We just pulled two holographic reverse from a single pack. Wow, what is this? We found an error pack. What is this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holographic reverse card and a regular rare. Wow, that is neat. It happened on camera, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holographic reverse from a single pack. That is a neat error, okay? It's not really worth very much, but I dig it. That was really funny. These are the kinds of stuff that happens that you don't actually believe, you know? It's like some guy would say like, oh yeah, I pulled 3 holographic rare from a pack once. But you never believe their story, but that was neat. I didn't expect that to actually happen. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? All right, we're on to XY Evolutions, I guess. Charizard, please. It's got to happen one of these days, right? I'm going to keep opening up XY Evolutions until it does. We got Switch holographic reverse and Beedrill as our rare. Not today. I'm still going to send our Armor, Mewtwo, and Charizard into PSA, even if I don't think that they're PSA 10. The main issue with them is going to be that centering. That centering is the biggest pain. Both these cards are probably going to make us our money's back, even if they do come back as a PSA 10. That's just the way it goes. Or just if they're PSA 9. But I would love a PSA 10. That would be the real kicker. $1,000 Pokemon card, guys. And it was going for around, ooh, Reshiram and Zekrom. Alternative rare. Alternative artwork. That's a neat card as well. This card could be worth quite a bit. I'm not too sure on the price. We're going to have to do a price check on it. But wow, these are some solid good pulls. I'm loving it. Cosmic Eclipse and Team Up pulls for the win. Great pulls. If you can find one of these 2019 collector's tin or chest, I highly recommend you purchase it. Even for $100, it is still worth it. You get your chance at an Armor Mewtwo, you get the Clone Charizard, and you get 5 amazing packs, including XY Evolutions, Cosmic Eclipse, and Team Up. And these are just fantastic. I just love these types of packs. You just don't see them very often. And there's just so many amazing pulls from these sets. We didn't get a secret rare, but I'll take that Reshiram and Zekrom alternative art any day of the week. That is not a bad pull at all. And we've got ourselves a Swano as our final rare. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you find the opportunity to purchase one of these 2019 fall collector's chests for around $90 to $100, I actually highly recommend it. I just think there's a ton of value inside of these chests, in both the Armor Mewtwo, the Charizard, as well as the Pikachu. And you do get to pull some amazing packs. So it is a lot of fun regardless if your card is a PSA 10 or not. And every now and again, you do hit the jackpot and get some really amazing pulls. Well worth it. I'm probably going to link to Amazon as well as eBay in the description if you like to purchase one for yourself and hang on to it. I think it's a really solid sealed product long term as well. And this just really showcases that there is still plenty of room in the hobby, even on the lower end. I mean, an Armor Mewtwo card was going for around $5 ungraded a year ago, and now it's going for $50. So there is plenty of room for these smaller investments that are worth a lot of money. All right, everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.